The Borzoi is a very interesting type of dog with some special abilities and a rich history. These dogs are known for being tall and elegant, with long, silky fur that makes them look very graceful. Borzoi originally come from Russia, where they were used by hunters to chase fast animals like wolves across big open fields. What makes Borzoi really special is that they are not just fast, they can also run for a long time without getting tired. In this video, we are going to discuss some interesting facts about the Borzoi dog breed. Genetic resilience. Borzois are special dogs with a strong and healthy family tree that goes way back in time. Even though they have been around since the days when kings and queens ruled Russia, they have kept many of their original traits and remain strong and healthy. This is because the people who breed Borzoi are very careful. They make sure that these dogs are bred properly to keep them from getting sick with diseases that often affect other types of purebred dogs. This careful breeding is important because it helps the Borzoi stay true to its roots and keeps them as close as possible to their ancestors in terms of appearance, health, and behavior. The Borzoi's ability to keep its strong genes over hundreds of years is like having a superpower that protects them from many health problems that other dogs might face. This makes them not only beautiful and elegant, but also tough and resilient. Sensitivity to drugs. Borzoi are a type of dog that needs special care when they go to the vet, especially if they need medicine or surgery. They have less body fat compared to many other dogs, and their bodies handle drugs differently. Because of this, vets have to be very careful about how much medicine they give to a Borzoi. Giving too much can be dangerous for them. When Borzoi need surgery, vets use a special plan to make sure they are safe. They choose certain medicines that work better for dogs with bodies like the Borzoi. This means even common treatments that work for most dogs might need to be changed for Borzois. This careful attention helps make sure that Borzois stay healthy and safe when they need medical help. Vets who know about Borzoi's special needs can take really good care of them, making sure they get the right amount of medicine without any problems. Unique hunting technique Borzoi are not just regular dogs. They have a special way of hunting that makes them different from most other dogs. They use their eyes to spot their prey from far away because they are sighthounds, which means they hunt with their vision. But what's really special about Borzoi is how they use their bodies in hunting. When Borzoi hunt, they do something amazing. First, they find their prey by looking around. Once they see something like a wolf, they start running very fast to catch up to it. Because Borzoi are so fast, they can quickly get close to the wolf. Then, they use their large bodies to hold the wolf down. They don't hurt it, they just keep it in one place by lying on it until a hunter can come and safely handle the situation. This technique of using both their speed to chase and their bodies to hold down the prey makes Borzoi unique among hunting dogs. It's a smart way to use their strengths to help in the hunt. Coat adaptation Borzoi have a special kind of fur that helps them stay warm in very cold weather. This is really important because they originally come from Russia, where it can get extremely cold, especially during the winter. Borzoi have two layers of fur, a soft, thick undercoat and a silky outer coat. The undercoat is like a snug blanket that keeps them warm by trapping heat close to their body. This layer is very thick and soft, which makes it perfect for insulation. The outer coat is smoother and silkier. It helps protect the undercoat from getting wet and dirty, which is important because being wet can make them feel much colder. This double coat is not just for keeping the Borzoi warm, but also for helping it move through snowy and icy areas without getting too cold or wet. So, the Borzoi's fur is not only beautiful to look at, but also very useful for living in cold places. This adaptation shows how nature helps animals live comfortably in their environments. Aristocratic survivor. The Borzoi is a dog breed that almost disappeared a long time ago during a very big and sad event in Russia called the Russian Revolution. During this time, many things changed in Russia, and people who were rich and powerful, like kings and queens, were no longer in charge. Because Borzoi were often owned by these wealthy people, they were seen as symbols of the old ways that many wanted to forget. Sadly, this meant that many Borzoi were harmed because people associated them with the old rulers. It was a very dangerous time to be a Borzoi. However, some people who loved these beautiful dogs worked very hard to save them. These dog lovers took Borzois to other countries, like Britain and America, where they could be safe. Thanks to these efforts, the Borzoi breed did not disappear and continues to be loved by many people today. This story shows how the Borzoi survived a very tough time in history and came through it thanks to the care of kind people who wanted to protect them. Unusual friendships. Borzoi are big dogs known for their calm and gentle ways, which allows them to make friends with other animals that are very different from them, like cats. Even though Borzoi are hunting dogs and have a natural instinct to chase things that move fast, they can be very kind and careful around smaller pets. This special ability to get along with other animals comes from the Borzoi's friendly nature and how they are raised. When Borzois are young, if they spend time with cats and other animals, they learn to understand and respect them as friends, not as something to chase. This is really helpful in homes where people have different kinds of pets. Because of their peaceful attitude, Borzoi can share their space with cats and other animals peacefully. It's quite special to see such a large dog being gentle and making friends with much smaller animals, showing that size doesn't matter when it comes to friendship. Historical art models. Borzoi are not just any dogs. They are so beautiful that many famous artists have chosen them to be in their paintings. These dogs have long, silky fur and a graceful way of moving that makes them look very elegant. Artists like Pablo Picasso and Gustav Klimt saw something special in Borzoi and decided to include them in their artwork. These artists used Borzoi to add beauty and a touch of luxury to their paintings. When people see a Borzoi in art, it often makes them think of royalty and wealth, because in the past, only very rich people could afford to have these dogs. Borzois were like a symbol of being rich and important. By being in these artworks, Borzois help us understand how people long ago thought about beauty and status. These dogs remind us of a time when art wasn't just about what looked nice, but also about showing what was valuable and admired by people. Space survivors. Borzois named Vedorok and Ugolyak made history by going on a space trip in 1966. They were part of a big experiment by scientists in the Soviet Union who wanted to learn more about how living in space for a long time affects the body. These two dogs spent 22 days orbiting the Earth in a spacecraft, which is longer than any other dog had ever stayed in space before. The reason why this experiment was important is that it helped scientists understand more about how weightlessness, being in a place where things don't fall like they do on Earth, affects living creatures. Vedorok and Ugolyak were very brave, and their journey helped pave the way for humans to safely spend time in space. When they came back to Earth, Vedorok and Ugolyak were healthy, which was great news. Their successful trip showed that it was possible for living beings to survive and stay well in space for extended periods. Speed and stamina hybrid. The Borzoi is a special kind of dog because it is very fast and can also run for a long time without getting too tired. This combination of being able to sprint quickly and also keep going for longer distances is what makes the Borzoi different from many other dogs. Borzoi can run as fast as cars drive on city streets, reaching speeds up to 35 to 40 miles per hour. This is really fast, especially for a big dog. But what's even more impressive is that they can keep running at a good pace for a long time. This ability comes from their history as hunting dogs in Russia, where they needed to chase animals like wolves over large open spaces. Having both speed and stamina means that Borzoi are excellent at following fast-moving animals across the fields and woods, catching up to them because they are quick, and not giving up because they can keep going without getting too tired. Their long legs help them cover a lot of ground when they run, and their body is built in a way that makes them both strong and graceful. In the past, when people used Borzoi for hunting, These abilities were very important. They needed dogs that could start running very fast to catch sight of their prey and then continue chasing it over long distances until they could catch it. Today, these traits make Borzoi great companions for activities that involve a lot of running and moving around. Overall, the Borzoi's ability to run fast and for a long time makes it a unique and impressive breed, perfect for both quick sprints and long chases. This mix of speed and endurance is what helps them stand out from other dogs and makes them so special. So, this was all about today's video. Do let us know your thoughts in comments. Please subscribe to The Amazing Dogs. Thank you for watching.